Swaddy Cab, my name's Jed and I retired here to the beautiful kingdom of Thailand 5 years ago. Come and join me as I take you on a journey to discover the best that the land of smiles has to offer. Whether you're an expat, thinking of opening a business or working here in Thailand, or if you're a digital nomad looking to work in a more economical country than your own country, or if you're a holiday maker and you're wanting to know the best places to visit in this beautiful, diverse country, or maybe you're like me, a retiree looking for a better and cheaper place to spend your retirement during your golden years. Well, if that's the case, you've come to the right channel. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe. It will help me a lot and I promise it will cost you nothing. And push the thumbs up button and pass on the link to any friends or family who you think might be interested in looking at my channel. Swaddy Cab, Jed here from Thailand, my land, retiring disgracefully. I'm still putting the finishing touches to my channel, trying to upgrade it a little bit, take it to the next level to make it a little bit more interesting. And as I said before, in the meantime I'm going to put some older videos on, ones I did earlier this year or late last year, which are still relevant today. And I'm glad I did this because I'm getting a lot more views now. When I put an older video on, I'm getting a lot more people watching it. Probably because I have more subscribers now than when I originally put the video on and they haven't seen it before. And I've had a lot of comments as well thanking me for putting it on, so obviously those people haven't seen it before. So there's some good come out of this as well. Today's video is going to be about surviving here in Thailand on 1,000 baht a day or less. 1,000 baht being probably about 40 Australian dollars, maybe 27 US dollars, about 22 pounds I think, something like that. And that's including my accommodation, food, everything. And that's just an average day. I mean, I can spend a lot more than that. But I try and live within my means, within my pension. If I'm going to travel or I'm going to need some camera equipment or I need to buy something expensive, then sometimes I have to dig into my savings or my investments. But I do try to live within my pension from week to week. And it's very achievable here. If I lived in Australia, to live on $40 a day Australia, $40 a day would not even cover anywhere near my food bill, never mind accommodation and transport and everything else I spend here in Thailand in a day. So sit back and enjoy surviving in Thailand on 1,000 baht a day. Here from retiring disgracefully. I've had a couple of comments regarding the video I did saying how you can survive in Thailand on around about 29,000 baht a month. Now that was that's basic. You know, that's not going to give you a good lifestyle, and I did say that in the video. It's the minimum probably of what you can live on. Well, not the minimum. I know people who live on a lot less but don't do much with their lives. So I'm going to live on 1,000 baht a day or less, and I'll show you how I do that and the quality of life I'm having for that 1,000 baht a day. So let's start off with the most expensive thing on the list, which is accommodation. I'm staying here in the Hua Hin terminal. It cost me 420 baht a night, which works out at 2,900 baht for the week. As you can see, it's got a gym and a swimming pool. It's 3-star, which is fairly decent. It's a very nice hotel and very central. So yeah, I get this for 420 baht of my 1,000 baht a day. which is just less than half of my budget. So I'm going to start the day off properly. I'm going to go and get a breakfast at my favourite English breakfast stop, which is Nanny's Cafe in Delhi. So here for 99 baht, my breakfast, I get coffee or juice, a choice of coffee or juice, 1 egg, bacon, sausage, tomatoes, hash brown and toast, all for 99 baht, which is it's a very good deal, and it fills you up, and it's a great start to the day, and it's cheap. So this is the next thing I've spent, which is 99 baht. So far today, it's I've spent 520 baht. I didn't bother with lunch, it was a sort of a late breakfast, so that was a little bit of a saving. And I spent the day around the pool and played a little bit of snooker, which cost me nothing. But I've come out tonight for dinner at Ban Kumpor. Always a great place to come for cheap food, and the bonus is that you can also listen to some live music while you're having your dinner, your cheap food and your cheap drinks. I went for the barbecue pork rib, which comes with coleslaw, and I bought mashed potato with it. The ribs have gone up recently, pork's gone up here for some reason. It's now 200 baht for the ribs and 30 baht for the mashed potato. I got, with this I had a chang, which is 55 baht. So that's, I spent 285 baht on my dinner. I didn't bother with lunch, I had a late breakfast. And the only other money I spent today, I filled up the motorbike with petrol, which cost me 80 baht and should last me the week. So yesterday I spent 884 baht, which was 16 baht under budget. So this morning I decided to go down to 7-Eleven to get my breakfast, and I also stopped off at the a stall at the side of the road to buy a bunch of bananas, all these bananas for 20 baht, which is only about, oh, what, maybe 60 US cents for a big bunch of bananas. I'll have one of them with my breakfast, and the rest I'll have for snacks over the next few days. What I bought was, ham and cheese French toast, which is quite nice actually. It's got nice melted cheese in there, and ham. I bought a yogurt, a strawberry yogurt with some little cereal to mix through it, and a cappuccino. And the cappuccino was 25 baht, my yogurt was 16, and the sandwich was 37 baht. So that came to, my breakfast this morning came to 78 baht, which is only 10 baht less than what I would have paid to go out and eat a full breakfast and get it served. But I just wanted to show you the type of food you can get here and the prices. So for less than 100 baht for my breakfast this morning, I've got all this, and I've got extra bananas, which only cost me 20 baht for the whole bunch. Okay, that's breakfast finished. Today I'm gonna not spend much money if possible. I'm trying to show you the best way to save money and live on less than 1,000 baht a day. Today I'm gonna go to a temple, always one of my favourite places to go, and then I'm gonna spend the afternoon at Kautakia Beach and go to a restaurant there probably before the sun goes down, and have my dinner there. Okay, I spent the morning round the pool, which obviously didn't cost me anything. I got a book from the there was a little library there at the hotel, and I got out David Copperfield by Charles Dickens. I haven't read that since I was probably 18. So I got into that, which was very nice and relaxing. Now I'm on my way to Kaltakiab. I'm going to go to Chopstick Hill, where there's a temple. I've been there before. I think I've shown you there before, actually. A load of monkeys. I love going there just to see the monkeys. After that, spent an hour at the temple having a look around, and then gonna go Kaltakiab Beach, one of the restaurants there, not sure which one yet, and sit and have a swim for a while at the beach, which will cost me nothing, and then have dinner at the beach, which will cost me something. So go along with me, let's enjoy the afternoon. It's about 2 o'clock now. Oh, time to stop for lunch, I think. Got a cab? Is it Guy?
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 Yes.
All Guy?
Guy หมดเลยค่ะ chicken.
Okay, okay. How much these?
Huh?
How much?
How much? 7 baht.
7, I take 2, thank you.
2.
2, yep.
3, 20 baht.
Okay, I take 3. Very nice.
baht.
Okay, come.
ค่ะ ขอบคุณมากนะคะ
Come. Kaltakiab Beach. It's only about a 10-minute drive from centre of Hua Hin, from the hotel, and it took me about 10 minutes from Soy 88. But it's a world away, it's a world of difference. So quiet out here compared to Hua Hin Central. And just up here is Kaltakiab Temple on Chopstick Hill. It's also known as the Monkey Temple. So this is Chopstick Hill and the temple. As I say, I think I've done this a couple of times, but with it being near Kaltakiab, it's always good entertainment to come here because of the monkeys. But look at this beach, beautiful, absolutely lovely. Just down there is Hua Hin, and this is Kaltakiab Beach. It's sort of cut in two. Where the old ferry terminal was, that's further down the road that way, and you go around. Because you can't get around, you can't access it because of the rocks, but all the restaurants are over that away, and this is just a lovely beach to walk along. You can walk all the way down here to Hua Hin, probably take you a good 40 minutes, maybe longer. And remember when I was at the beach the other day, where we went out to Koh Tao and passed there to the beach where that's near Prambury, and I said, oh, look how crystal clear the water is. I said it's not always like this in Hua Hin. Well, here we are at Kaltakiab, and it's very green. You can't see your feet in there if you walk in the water. So yeah, this is exactly what I was saying. The beach is beautiful and the sea is beautiful. There's nothing wrong with it. It's not dirty. I think it's just from the seaweed. I don't know why around this area, but it's like this quite often. So I've bought my lunch, 3 big chicken sticks. It was 7 baht each, and she said 3 for 20, so, and they need the money, so I bought the 3. I can always take them back and have them for supper, or tomorrow morning even for breakfast. I could wake up and have these instead of paying for breakfast. But as I said, 3 for 20 baht. How they make money, I've got no idea. But hey, what's it matter? It's cheap to live here, and that's what I like. So I'm going to sit on the beach here and have some lunch. Then I'm going to go up to see some monkeys. I won't take the chicken with me because they'll steal it. I'll explain about that to you in a little while as well, if the monkeys are there and you can see them. Well, lunch was beautiful. I gave one of the chicken, I ate two, and I was going to take the other one back, but then I saw these soy dogs and I split it between them two. They don't get much food, and 10 baht if they get a meal today, it's good. So this is the temple, and we're going to go and see if we can find some monkeys, and we'll spend an hour here, which, as I say, will cost me nothing. Temples cost nothing. You can spend money if you want. You can buy flowers and incense and make merit, but I won't be doing that today. It's a money saving day. Oh, he wants more chicken. I think I've made a friend. Okay, let's go and have a look up here. You can see this statue here from miles away. Stands out sitting here on the hill. And there's the green sea down there. And Hua Hin in the distance. And then if you look over that way, you probably can't see because it's a bit misty. That's Charm. These are Buddha statues, each for the day of the week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then you come and you put money in here for your birthday, hopefully to bring you some good luck. But we've got a long climb ahead of us. The amount of walking I do for you guys, I hope you appreciate it. But it does keep me fit, and it's an interest as well. That's what I find with being retired. Keep busy. I see a lot of people who retire and just end up going to bars and sitting around at home watching TV. I like to be out. That's why I came to Thailand. I love to be out and at the beach. So here we go up all these steps. I'll turn the camera off, otherwise you'll hear me panting and breathing, and I'll turn it back on when we get to the top. Okay, this is a little rest stop which I need. It's quite a climb. Reminds me of when I go to Whitby, going up the steps there. Going to the Abbey, but this is a different type of Abbey. Oh, there's a monkey. He's come out. So this is the last bit. It's quite easy, this bit. It's we've got the worst part over. But everything's closed. This used to be open for selling things, but it's closed now. It used to make me laugh because it had a sign. It's not here now because they've closed it up, saying please don't feed the monkeys. And then just a little way down here somewhere there's a little stall selling food to feed the monkeys. So yeah, it's that's Thailand for you. Very confusing. If you don't like walking, there is a back way you can get up by coming through where the boats come in, the fishing boats around the fishing village. You go through there and the road leads up from there to here. You can bring a car or a motorbike if you don't want to walk all the way up here. Oh, there's a couple of monkeys up there, look, in the shade. That temple there's closed. They've got a wire gate across it for some reason. They've closed all these off. I don't know why. It's obviously for COVID, but I don't see how you can go shopping or to a bar or to a restaurant, McDonald's, Starbucks, all those places, and they're open but they close the temple. It doesn't really make much sense to me. But there's lots of monkeys, they're all in the shade there. That one's getting a drink. And there's lots of soy dogs. As always in temples, there's soy dogs. Hoping to get a feed from someone. Now, as a warning to you, monkeys, they're very cute, very lovely. I like to see them. I don't like getting too close. They can be vicious, especially if you have food. If you're coming up here and even you buy food for them, you bring it up here, you bring corn on the cob, you buy it from down below, and you bring it up, but they'll swarm on you and snatch it out of your hands. And they've got sharp claws, and if you get a scratch, you're going to need a tetanus. So they are lovely to look at. There they are, all picking the fleas off each other. But they can be vicious. Same as soy dogs. I'm very careful when it comes to soy dogs. I will feed them, but I won't hand feed them. I'll throw them food down so that they can eat it. I wouldn't let them eat out of my hand. They'd probably take my hand rather than what I was offering them. So yeah, this is a nice shady area for them. Yeah, there's lots in here. Another soy dog. Mama's picking the fleas off baby there. They're two fighting and playing. There's another part of it there. You can climb up that bit as well. But I've done enough climbing for you guys today, I think. So I'm going to go to Khao Takiat Beach. Been here long enough now, and gonna have a drink. I think I'll probably have a beer, sit there on one of their chairs and have a beer, and then maybe in a couple of hours, 5 o'clock, or maybe 6 o'clock, depending how hungry I am. I've just had that chicken now, so maybe 6 o'clock I'll have some dinner there, and we'll see how much that costs. But so far today I've spent hardly anything, just at 7-Eleven, and 30 baht worth of chicken. So here we are at Khao Takiat Beach, second one. There's the mountain. If you go around the other side, that's where we've just been, where the Chopstick Hill is. This is Chopstick Hill from the other side, and this is how you drive up from this side. That used to be the ferry port to Pattaya, but it's no longer operating since COVID. I don't think it'll ever come back. Even when tourists come back, I think the ship's gone now. And yeah, beautiful beach, and I'll just explain a little bit. All these umbrellas here, and it's the same in most places in Hua Hin, not in Charm. I'll tell you now, Charm is different, but here, if you eat or drink, they don't charge you for the sunbeds. So if you're going to come and sit, you might as well have a beer and not pay for the sunbed as pay for a sunbed and not buy anything. So, you know, the price of one beer, you get a free sunbed, and if you don't have a beer, it's going to cost you the same price as a beer anyway. So that's a good money saving as well. You know, you can come somewhere like this and it's cost you nothing to sit here, and you got the convenience of restaurants all the way behind you there, and drinks. Oh, and I should mention, not only are the sunbeds free, but you also get a free water. So you get free water, and if you buy a drink, the sunbeds are free. Can't beat that. But now I'm going to have a nice cool beer because it's very hot. I don't know about where you guys are, it's very hot here. But while I've got your attention, please, if you haven't already done so, subscribe. It will help me a lot. To make this channel, it's not free, it costs me a lot of money to do, and I don't earn any money from it, but if I get enough subscribers and I get enough thumbs up then YouTube will recognise me and it'll help me move up a step. I'm getting close now. I'm nearly got to 700 subscribers. The magic number is 1,000 and above, so I'm getting there. Not bad for just about, well, I think I'm only doing it for about 6 months, and probably only seriously for about 3 or 4 months. So to have 700 subscribers is very pleasing. But if you can tell your friends, neighbours, anyone, enemies, I don't care. Just tell anyone you can to subscribe, and it will help me, and it won't cost them or you anything. But it'll help me, and perhaps I can buy some better equipment. I need a new microphone. The one I had wasn't the best in the first place, but it hardly works at all now, so I'm relying on the one attached to the camera. So yeah, thanks very much for helping me if you can. Okay, I'm gonna have my chang now. I've earned it after walking up all those steps. Cheers, here's to you. Oh, so good. So it's 5:30 here now in Khao Takiab. I've been out most of the afternoon, had a good morning around the pool and relaxing, and I've been relaxing here too, apart from that big walk up the temple. I've ordered some dinner and I'll show it to you when it arrives. I had one beer sitting there, and I'm going to have one beer with my dinner now. That was 3 hours ago, the first beer, so I'm okay for driving. Menu is pretty good actually. You can get a burger for around about $6 if you want that Sarang food, but all the Thai food is always very reasonable. You can get fried rice with shrimp for 80 baht, and what I don't understand sometimes, it says fried rice with shrimp 80 baht, fried shrimp with basil, which is a herb, which is a few leaves, is 160 baht, so you're paying 80 baht more for basil, which always confuses me, but I'm easily confused. And yet fried shrimp with asparagus is only 140 baht. Oh, thank you. Here's my beer. But yeah, the prices are very good. When you go to Thai food, the prices suddenly drop a lot more than if you have burgers and steaks and pork steak and chicken fillets and stuff. But if you go with your rice and your noodles, you can eat very, very cheaply. Fried rice with chicken, 70 baht. Boiled rice with chicken, 70 baht. Cup. And even when you go to massaman curry and ginger chicken, it's only 140 baht, so it's less than $6 even for that. I've ordered a lemon chicken tonight, so we'll wait and see what that's like. But yeah, pretty good menu. There's your beer prices. As I thought, Chang beer is 80 baht for a large beer, 60 baht for a small. Well, why would you go for a small beer when you can get twice as much for an extra 20 baht? But Heineken beer, once you go for your imported beers, Singer beer and Heineken beer are more expensive, but you go for your Thai beers, Chang beer, Leo beer, it's about 2/3 of the price. So here's my dinner. Got a nice coleslaw type salad, but it doesn't have a dressing, just dry cabbage and carrot. But the chicken looks very nice. It's not like the normal chicken you get back in UK and Australia when you ask for lemon chicken. Here they don't put it in batter and fry it. It's just fresh chicken breast with a lemon sauce, and it's very nice actually. It's not fatty or greasy. It's very healthy. All this is healthy. So I got another Chang beer with it, and I'll let you know in the morning over breakfast how much my dinner come to. But whatever it comes to, I mean, it comes with a sunset like this. It comes with a beautiful view, and if you have this sort of thing back in Australia, Miami or Bermuda, all the other countries that I've lived in that I've dined out, you don't get this type of food, drink and view for the price I'm going to pay for this tonight. See you in the morning at breakfast. So yesterday I spent 819 baht, which was 181 baht under budget, but I had a very cheap and enjoyable day yesterday. I'll make this the last video, which is 3 days. That'll give you enough information. There's no point keep doing every day after day. You can see how much it can cost to live here. It can cost a lot more. I'm doing this on a budget to show you I suppose the bare minimum. That's all I'm trying to do, is showing you that you can live here cheaply if you want. I don't live like this. I mean, what I've done the last 3 days I wouldn't normally do. I'd be out probably going to Bangkok or drinking, or going to some lady bars and having a drink and spending a bit of money. So, but this is what I'm showing you now is probably the minimum you can spend on eating 2 or 3 times a day and staying in a hotel. Same price for the hotel. You can get a nice condo for the same price I'm paying for this hotel. I'm paying round about I think it's 12,000 baht a month for this hotel. I can get a condo for 10,000 baht a month and pay maybe the 2,000 baht for electric and water. So it costs the same. I mean, what I'm showing you today is a hotel, but you can do the same and live in a nice condo like the one I was living in, if you look back on my videos, in Koh Samui. Okay, it's 8 o'clock in the morning here now. I'm just near Bangkok. A lot of food stalls set up here early on the morning. From around about 6:30, 7 o'clock they start opening, selling lots of Thai food. Now I'm not a big Thai food person on a morning. I'm not that big on rice and noodles for breakfast. I'm more a bacon and egg person, or a cereal and yogurt and fresh fruit, depending on how I'm feeling that morning. But they're great. I'm going to have a look, but I don't think I'll buy here. I just want to show you what you can get. There's fried chicken. That's 10 baht a piece. And then you go to your noodle type thing, where you can get noodles for around about 30 baht. But yeah, they're everywhere, all along. A lot of people stop off on their way to work or their way to school. Yeah, it's cheaper to buy sometimes from here than it is to cook at home. This is a drink stall selling coffee and water and fruit juice. 25 baht a shot, I think. And they sell a lot of fried chicken. I remember years ago you'd never see anything like this, but this is you know, a lot of fat, and that's why you see a lot of Thai people, they're pumpooey now, a little bit tubby now, because they're eating like European type foods more than their other type, like that, noodles and rice. They're 35 baht there. You can have breakfast for 35 baht. Here we have more noodles, and here is like satay type food, chicken and sausage. So nothing here for me. Not really a big Thai breakfast food person, but if you are, you can eat very cheaply. You can eat here for maybe 25 baht for your breakfast, bottle of water for 10 baht, 35 baht, and you're full. Noodles and chicken or pork, which is the main ingredients for the noodle and rice dish for the morning. And here's a bakery selling Danish and croissants, but they're quite expensive. Anything that's for Europeans or farang always are a bit expensive. I'm going to head to Market Village now. It's a little bit early, I think, but we'll go and have a look. Maybe a lot of the food stalls won't be open, but we'll go and have a look. So this is Market Village, and I'm going to head in there. It's a little bit early, but we'll go and have a look. There could be some stalls open. Market Village is one of the busiest shopping centres in Hua Hin. There's this one in Blueport. Blueport's not so popular. Make sure I'm okay for my temperature. Yeah, 36.3. Still okay. So yeah, this has got some great food outlets. You can eat here very cheaply. Around about 50 baht you can fill yourself up with some noodles and rice. Mainly Thai food again, but they do have burger joints, and this one's a Japanese one here. But most of them are closed at the moment. They won't open until about 9. I'm a little bit early, but I thought I'd give you a quick look to see what you can get. On average, it's round about 50 baht, 40 baht, something like that for a decent meal. So you can come here and get breakfast or lunch or dinner. It's open until about 9 o'clock at night. So you can always get some decent food here at a very, very reasonable price. You don't have to go to restaurants or bars to eat. These are very, very good value for money. It works on a card system where you go to a kiosk and you buy 100 bahts worth of credit and put on your card to go and buy the food. And then at the end, when you finish, you can go and withdraw whatever credit is left. But as you can see, look how cheap these are. You know, some lovely pork dishes, prawn dishes, all for, you know, 50, 60, 70 baht, 40 baht. You can't beat it. You really can't. It's very good value. Today I'm going to spend the day around the swimming pool again. Ashamed to have all this lovely weather and just go flying around the town. It'd be nice just to sit around the pool and relax and do a little bit of swimming. Then on the afternoon there's something I need to do. I'm going to go to the railway station. I've never been there before. I've passed it by lots of time. It's a beautiful railway station. I think it's been there since the early 1900s. I'll do a bit of research on that and let you know. But I've got to go there. I'm thinking of going back to Koh Samui to get all my things that I left there. I'm in two minds what to do. I'm thinking that I might put the motorbike on the train and go down there with the motorbike and then organise everything to be sent up here, or maybe rent a ute at the other end, put the motorbike on and bring everything back here. That's one thing I could do. Or I can drive the 10-11 hours, take the ferry across and then organise it that way. But I'll find out how much it costs and what all the procedures are to put the motorbike on the train here in Hua Hin and take it down to Surat Thani, which is the nearest train station to Donsak Pier, where you get the ferry. It's only about, I think it's only about a 40-minute drive, motorbike ride from the railway station at Surat Thani to Donsak. So that's the plan today. I want to look at this ornate railway station. I've passed it by hundreds of times and never stopped there. So that's the plan today, and the best thing about it is it's free, and that's what I'm trying to show you today. Things to do that don't cost you any money, and that's the good thing about living in Thailand. There's so many of them. There's national parks, there's beaches, viewpoints where you can go and look at some beautiful scenery. Lots of things here you don't pay for. I would say that the national parks, sometimes they do. If you're Farang, they charge you, and I won't go in if that's the case. It's not to save money, it's on principle. I mean, if someone goes to the USA from Thailand or from Asia to go in a national park, they don't say, oh no, you're not from the USA, you're Asian, you have to pay. That'd be considered racist. Or if someone came from Africa to the USA or to England and went into a national park and they said, oh no, you have to pay. British people don't have to pay, or USA people don't have to pay in the USA, but any foreigners from outside have to pay. That would be considered a no-no in most countries in the West, but unfortunately it's prevalent here, and I don't like it. I sometimes show my Thai driving license, and sometimes they let me in because they can see that I actually live here, I'm not a tourist, and other times they're adamant and say no, you still have to pay, in which case I turn around and walk away. As I say, not because I'm being mean or money, but it's on principle. I don't like being judged by the colour of my skin, whether I can go into somewhere or not. So this is the new high-speed railway line we're building here to replace the old line. It was very slow. Not sure when it's coming into service, but they're getting into it a lot. What I can understand, they've knocked a lot of these places down that are right next to the railway line. You see this a lot all the way along the line, and I don't know why, because it has nothing to do with the line. but there's been a lot of demolition along here. Not just down this street, but lots of streets. This one as well. I can understand where the bridge is because there were lots of houses and buildings and shops and restaurants on that where they built that. So I understand they had to be demolished, but I'm not sure why they've demolished the ones on either side of the line. So here we are at Hua Hin train station. There's a carriage right in the middle. I think there's two carriages in the middle of the roundabout there. I've always thought they'd make good coffee shops or something. I've always thought that would be a good idea to use them rather than just have them sitting there. But this is the outside of it. As you can see, it's all ornate, lovely colours, stands out, and looks yeah, it looks amazing. I've always loved driving past here and always wanted to go and have a look inside, but I've never taken a train anywhere in Thailand as yet. So hopefully that could be on the cards very soon. There's the train just pulling in now. This is the main line that goes all the way from Bangkok, and some trains just go down as far as Chumphon or Surat Thani. But others go all the way down as far as the Malaysian border. I'm not sure where this one's going. I'll have a look in a minute. It normally tells you, I think, on the side of the train the destination. It's quite busy, a lot of people coming and going. Not sure if I'm allowed in here. The gate there, and there's a security guard. I'm not sure if you're allowed on the platform if you haven't got a ticket. I think I'll try to walk on. Yeah, he hasn't stopped me. So yeah, as you can see, it's a lovely railway station. That's a picture of King 10 there. I don't think he's been using the train station for many years. It's more or less in Germany. He resides in Germany most of the time. He comes back every now and again, but he has a home in Germany that he likes to stay in rather than Thailand. And this ornate building here, that's the King's waiting room. This was built in the early 1900s for the kings. When they came down there, Hua Hin was a coastal town where they liked to spend a lot of time, and so they would come by train in those days, and this was their waiting room. They had a waiting room all to themselves. As I say, I don't think it's been used in many years. Maybe King 9 used to come here perhaps before he died, I'm not sure, but I don't think King 10 would use it. He probably comes down, if he comes this way, by a fleet of armoured vehicles, I would think, and can't see him getting on a train somehow. Yeah, it says Bangkok to Surat Thani, so this will be the, if I can put my motorbike on, this will be the train I'll put it on. So I'm at Soi 88 side of the railway now, and as you can see they've knocked quite a few of the buildings down on this side as well. Underneath the railway arch there used to be lots of shops all the way along there, but they've all been demolished to make way for the new railway line. That's another train heading for Surat Thani. I asked at the train station if I could put my motorbike on the train to Surat Thani, and he said yes, not a problem. It'll take about 6.5 hours, and I can go on the same train as it, and cost about 800 or 900 baht. He wasn't too sure, and that would depend if there was room on the train for freight.
I'm a cha-cha
Thai market. I'm going to go over and May's going to cook a barbecue for us tonight. So we're going to go and buy some goods for the barbecue. We can get across the road, that is. So we brought some squid and we brought some prawns for the barbecue tonight. May's asking one of her friends over as well, so we're cooking for 3. And I'll let you know how much it cost us for tonight's dinner at the end of this video. And at the same time I'll add up all the costs for what it's cost us today out of our 1,000 baht that I've budgeted to live on for the last few days. We get some nice fresh herbs and some vegetables to go with the barbecue. Everything's very cheap in these markets. They're for the locals. They're not. It's not a tourist market. This, not like Tamarind or Cicada market. Just all fresh veggies and fresh fruit for Thai people to buy and take home. But as you can see, it's very, very fresh and very, very cheap. So we got prawns, squid and chicken and paid less than 300 baht. So May's gone home to prepare the barbecue for this evening. So I'll give you a rundown of how much I spent today. Today a little bit more expensive. Breakfast was very cheap, only 49 baht for my breakfast. It's strange though, sometimes it's cheaper to eat out than it is to cook at home. The barbecue supplies we bought today, the chicken, the vegetables and the prawns, came to around about 300 baht. And then I'll buy some beer. I'll take half a dozen beers with me when I go, 750ml bottle of beer. Because May likes a beer and so does her friend. So I'll get 6 of them. That'll cost me around about 330 baht for 6 large chang. So I hope you get something out of this video. You'll see that, yeah, you can live very cheaply here. But don't forget, this is as cheap as it gets. I don't live like this all the time. I spend a lot of money some weeks, and other weeks I don't spend much. But this is just a demonstration to see how cheap you can live by shopping around. But you can get a good life here and not spend much, but still have a great lifestyle. And that's what I like about Thailand. If I lived in Australia, if I want to go out, it's going to cost me money. It's May's house. And May's cooking the barbecue. We've got some prawns and some squid. And then we've got some chicken. And there's May's next door neighbour. Ready, Cab? Yeah, we need music. We got to have music. We have barbecue. We got to have beer. And we got to have music. Otherwise, not barbecue. These ladies, they'll be dancing soon, I think. Two beers and they'll be dancing.
I'm dancing too.
Yeah. There we go, yeah, all ready. If you haven't already done so, please push the subscribe button. If you're thinking of retiring or living in Thailand, please take a look at my book, Retiring Thailand Handbook, the first 6 months. You'll find it on Amazon. It's crammed full of information to help you tiptoe over the logistics of making Thailand your home in retirement. Thanks a lot for watching my channel. So until next time, stay safe keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers for now.